A piece of cake.
Chuyện nhỏ, quá đơn giản.
A piece of cake.
Chuyện nhỏ, quá đơn giản.
Anyway.
Dù sao đi nữa thì.
Anyway.
Dù sao đi nữa thì.
As long as.
Miễn là. Với điều kiện là.
As long as.
Miễn là. Với điều kiện là.
By the way.
Nhân tiện đây. Cho mình nói thêm là.
By the way.
Nhân tiện đây. Cho mình nói thêm là.
Grab a bite.
Kiếm gì ăn thôi.
Grab a bite.
Kiếm gì ăn thôi.
Serve you right.
Bạn bị như vậy là đáng lắm rồi.
Serve you right.
Bạn bị như vậy là đáng lắm rồi.
Slow down, please.
Cái gì cũng phải từ từ.
Slow down, please.
Cái gì cũng phải từ từ.
Take a hike.
Nhấn nút biến dùng nha.
Take a hike.
Nhấn nút biến dùng nha.
Take it easy.
Cứ bình tĩnh, thư giãn nghe.
Take it easy.
Cứ bình tĩnh, thư giãn nghe.
To be honest.
Nói thật lòng là.
To be honest.
Nói thật lòng là.
Fair enough.
Đồng ý thôi vì hợp lý và công bằng nghe.
Fair enough.
Đồng ý thôi vì hợp lý và công bằng nghe.
Let's go 50-50.
Ăn đồng chia đủ nghe.
Let's go 50-50.
Ăn đồng chia đủ nghe.
Get a life.
Tỉnh lại đi. Tìm gì đó làm cho vui đi bạn hiền ơi.
Get a life.
Tỉnh lại đi. Tìm gì đó làm cho vui đi bạn hiền ơi.
Give up.
Bó tay, chịu thua.
Give up.
Bó tay, chịu thua.
Go for it.
Còn gì phải suy nghĩ nữa, làm liền đi bạn hiền.
Go for it.
Còn gì phải suy nghĩ nữa, làm liền đi bạn hiền.
Good for nothing.
Chẳng được lợi ích gì, không xài được rồi bạn ơi.
Good for nothing.
Chẳng được lợi ích gì, không xài được rồi bạn ơi.
It's a deal.
Quyết định vậy nghe, chốt đơn luôn nghe.
It's a deal.
Quyết định vậy nha, chốt đơn luôn nha.
My pleasure.
Rất vui được làm bạn hài lòng.
My pleasure.
Rất vui được làm bạn hài lòng.
Not my cup of tea.
Không phải sở thích của mình nha.
Not my cup of tea.
Không phải sở thích của mình nha.
Oh, that last Hunger Games was not my cup of tea.
Not quite my cup of tea, but, you know, it's nice.
It's not really my cup of tea.
Face acting is not everyone's cup of tea, so
It's not exactly your cup of tea.
I'm not everyone's cup of tea.
I went by there the other day, saw some of the women walking in. Not really my cup of tea. Actually, Kevin, you might like it.
Get cold feet.
Đang lo lắng, hồi hộp chờ đón tin vui nha.
Get cold feet.
Đang lo lắng, hồi hộp chờ đón tin vui nha.
The wedding is about to start when Monica gets cold feet. Go! I don't want to marry Chandler.
Okay, it's gonna be okay. Getting cold feet is very common, you know? It's just because of all the anticipation.
It's so obvious. You're getting cold feet.
It's a stressful time right before a wedding. A lot of guys get cold feet.
Are you getting cold feet? Because if you are, you can tell me, you know.
No, I'm not getting cold feet.
Yeah, I didn't go through with the wedding. I got cold feet a few days before.
Don't get cold feet now, Gabby, please.
You really think you might get cold feet?
Out of the blue.
Ngạc nhiên chưa? Bất ngờ quá đi.
Out of the blue.
Ngạc nhiên chưa? Bất ngờ quá đi.
I don't know, man. I just out of the blue, I got this call and suddenly, John, we got this baby.
That was so out of the blue. Now, why would you call me out of the blue?
Yeah, he asked me out. Totally out of the blue.
Well, thanks for calling out of the blue like this.
Walt suddenly decided to invest in laser tag, just out of the blue.
So what made you just call me out of the blue like that?
Ring a bell.
Nghe quen quen, làm gợi nhớ điều gì đó nghe.
Ring a bell.
Nghe quen quen, làm gợi nhớ điều gì đó nha.
Stalin, do I know that name? That sounds familiar.
Well, it does not ring a bell with me.
We got a description of a man. 5'10", brown hair, big bruise on the forehead. Does it ring a bell at all?
This is where we found you. Anything ring a bell?
Damon Salvatore.
Name doesn't ring a bell. Is he related to Stefan?
They're brothers.
I'm sorry, it doesn't ring a bell.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't? Wow. Does this ring a bell?
On a roll.
Đang trên đà thành công, liên tiếp gặp may mắn nha.
On a roll.
Đang trên đà thành công, liên tiếp gặp may mắn nha.
Nice game, Peter. Yeah, I'm on a roll.
Are you kidding? This guy is on a roll. They want someone like this.
Perfect, Lisa. And you got all the extra credit questions. Even the one that got cut off by the copy machine.
Well, I guess I was just on a roll.
Really on a roll there, bud.
Full house.
Dag nab, that's some poker face you've got, Peter.
Years of practice, boys. Peter, you're on a roll.
Time's up. Well, Joey, you were almost on a roll there.
Oh, Jesus. You're on a roll.
Go the extra mile.
Luôn cố gắng hơn nữa nha.
Go the extra mile.
Luôn cố gắng hơn nữa nha.
He shows zero initiative. He's not a team player. He's never wanted to go that extra mile.
He does usually go the extra mile. A few times he's even cleaned the whole flat.
Sometimes you gotta go the extra mile with patients. That's what makes me such a special doctor.
I'm always willing to go the extra mile to avoid doing something.
But that's nothing compared to what this next man did. He challenged me to go that extra mile. And that man is Mr. Griffin.
Now, I've been thinking about it all day, and I have a plan to go the extra mile.
Hang in there.
Kiên cường, ráng cố gắng hơn nữa, đừng bó tay nha.
Hang in there.
Kiên cường, ráng cố gắng hơn nữa, đừng bó tay nha.
Just remember, if you hang in there long enough, good things can happen in this world.
You gotta breathe deep. Hang in there, buddy. I gotta go.
Please just hang in there a little longer.
Just hang in there and everything's gonna be okay, alright?
Just calm down, son. Hang in there, we'll get you out.
Just hang in there and we'll get you out of this.
You're better than that, Deedsy. So hang in there and know that we are always here for you.
I'm so sick of this life, Robbie.
Hang in there.
I don't know if I can hold out much longer.
Hang in there.
Why is he doing this to me?
Hang in there, kid.
Cut corners.
Hành động qua loa, làm ẩu quá nha.
Cut corners.
Hành động qua loa, làm ẩu quá nha.
FYI, to pay for this vacation, we need to cut some corners, so we will be doubling up hotel rooms, and we are going by bus.
I don't cut corners. Not when the welfare of a child is at stake.
Johnny, let me tell you something. That is not the place to cut corners.
Look, Ned, you have to learn the way things work around here. People cut corners. You have to let things slide.
You can't cut corners in life.
Most trips I had phony paperwork. If the deadline was tight and I had to cut corners, I had no paperwork at all.
Wow, it must be expensive to produce all these cartoons.
Well, we cut corners.
Time flies.
Thời gian trôi qua nhanh quá đi bạn hiền ơi.
Time flies.
Thời gian trôi qua nhanh quá đi bạn hiền ơi.
Wait, is that the baby?
Yeah, time flies, huh?
Hard to believe it's been this long. Almost 8 months since we sat across this table and talked.
Yeah. Time flies when your life's a living hell.
Time really flies when you're spending it with your best friend.
Spooky how the time flies when one's having fun.
Well, how time flies when you're having fun.
Gosh, it is Tuesday. Time flies, doesn't it?
Lose your touch.
Không còn phong độ như xưa. Lục nghề rồi bạn ơi.
Lose your touch.
Không còn phong độ như xưa. Lục nghề rồi bạn ơi.
Just as well. I mean, last year wasn't very good. I think she's losing her touch.
What? I need your help. My life is being threatened by one of your students.
Just one? You're losing your touch.
Either she's losing her touch or we're getting better.
Like I said, you haven't lost your touch.
The rat is losing his touch. Well, Victor, I see you haven't completely lost your touch.
Millions in structural damage. You haven't lost your touch. But it's good to see you playing well with others.
When in Rome.
Nhập gia tùy tục nha.
When in Rome.
Nhập gia tùy tục nha.
I thought we could give it a go.
Body found in wheel well at JFK.
When in Rome.
Any coffee thing, as long as I can't taste the hint of coffee, is good.
How do you take your tea?
Well, when in Rome, right?
It's the pancake breakfast. We do it every month.
I realize that. But sometimes you just gotta look yourself in the mirror and say, when in Rome.
Wow, quite a drink order.
Oh, well, when in Rome. You know, Pam, in Spain, they often don't even start eating until midnight.
When in Rome.
A blessing in disguise.
Trong cái rủi, có cái may.
A blessing in disguise.
Trong cái rủi, có cái may.
What are we going to do? Where are we going to live?
Take it easy. This is a blessing in disguise. Earth.
You know, maybe the two of you splitting up is a blessing in disguise. I mean, there are obviously some problems in your relationship.
Well, maybe it's a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, maybe this whole thing is a blessing in disguise, huh?
I'll tell you, this turned out to be a blessing in disguise.
And in the end, this may be the eventual blessing in disguise.
Hit the sack.
Tới giờ đi ngủ thôi.
Hit the sack.
Tới giờ đi ngủ thôi.
I'm beat. I'm bushed.
Mình mệt quá, đuối quá đi.
I'm beat. I'm bushed.
Mình mệt quá, đuối quá đi.
But I am beat. I gotta hit the sack.
Okay, you know, I think I'm gonna hit the sack.
But I am beat. I gotta hit the sack.
Okay, you know, I think I'm gonna hit the sack.
Break a leg.
Chúc may mắn và mọi sự tốt đẹp nha.
Break a leg.
Chúc may mắn và mọi sự tốt đẹp nha.
Good luck, everyone. Break a leg. Hey. Just want to say, break a leg, everybody.
All right. Break a leg, kid.
We'll break a leg tonight.
Break a leg.
Yeah, break a leg.
Call it a day.
Làm việc như vậy là đủ rồi, nghỉ ngơi thôi, về nhà thôi.
Call it a day.
Làm việc như vậy là đủ rồi, nghỉ ngơi thôi, về nhà thôi.
So, maybe we should just call it a day.
All right, class. I think we can call it a day.
Let's call it a day and go home.
Let's call it a day. I'm tired.
Under the weather.
Cảm giác muốn bị bệnh rồi nha.
Under the weather.
Cảm giác muốn bị bệnh rồi nha.
I am just feeling under the weather.
Mr. White is feeling a little under the weather this morning.
Oh, perhaps I am a little under the weather.
I know a lot of us have been feeling under the weather lately.
Spill the beans.
Bật mí điều bí mật nha.
Spill the beans.
Bật mí điều bí mật nha.
Well, time to spill the beans.
I'm not going to spill any more beans.
All right.
Somebody in here got beans. Spill them.
Spill the beans, old man.
Okay, enough of these riddles. Would you guys spill the beans?
The last straw.
Chỉ đồng ý lần cuối cùng này thôi nha.
The last straw.
Chỉ đồng ý lần cuối cùng này thôi nha.
It's just a haircut and some clothes.
No, it's the last straw. I can't take any more.
Are you kidding me? That's it, Rick. That's the last straw.
This is the last straw.
That is just the last straw.
That's it. That's the last straw.
Cost an arm and a leg.
Giá mắc cắt cổ quá đi.
Cost an arm and a leg.
Giá mắc cắt cổ quá đi.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna cost you an arm and a leg. You take my advice?
I did. Thank you again.
Cost me an arm and a leg.
When pigs fly.
Mơ đi, không có đâu, tỉnh lại đi.
When pigs fly.
Mơ đi, không có đâu, tỉnh lại đi.
Someday you'll thank me.
Yeah, when pigs fly.
Yeah, right, when pigs fly.
When pigs fly.
Buckle down and hit the books.
Well, time to hit the books. Great! I'll go hit the books. You're gonna hit the books and pass it.
That way you'll have no choice but to hit the books.
In the meantime, hit those books, because if you don't pass your midterms, there'll be no class trip for any of you.
Catch potato.
Làm biếng quá, chỉ muốn thư giãn chẳng muốn làm gì hết.
Couch potato.
Làm biếng quá, chỉ muốn thư giãn chẳng muốn làm gì hết.
Look, I know I wasn't marrying a couch potato, and I don't know how to say this.
A human being is called a couch potato.
I look forward to being a couch potato for a while.
Cut to the chase.
Nói thẳng, đi thẳng vào vấn đề đi bạn hiền ơi.
Cut to the chase.
Nói thẳng, đi thẳng vào vấn đề đi bạn hiền ơi.
Cut to the chase, Sheldon.
Okay.
Let's cut to the chase. What's your game, friend? Let's just cut to the chase, okay? What do you want?
Could we cut to the chase?
Let's cut to the chase.
Cut to the chase. What's it worth?
So let's cut to the chase. I'm here to steal your 50 grand.
What?
Let me just cut to the chase. You two, you got it bad for each other.
Face the music.
Tự làm tự chịu, đối mặt với hậu quả nha.
Face the music.
Tự làm tự chịu, đối mặt với hậu quả nha.
Well, time to go face the music. You take care of yourself if I don't see you, alright?
Time to face the music.
You'll leave, and I'll stay and face the music.
Face the music, whatever that may be.
All right, time to face the music.
Well, I don't see what choice you have. You either go home and face the music or you suffocate in your own pee.
In a nutshell.
Nói ngắn gọn, nói tóm lại là.
In a nutshell.
Nói ngắn gọn, nói tóm lại là.
In a nutshell, I hate my brother.
In a nutshell, he is disgusting. Case in point.
Okay, Julie, so now let's start with your childhood. What was that like? Well, in a nutshell.
So describe your spin-off in a nutshell.
That's my 20s in a nutshell.
Okay, well, in a nutshell, what I'm saying is leadership.
On thin ice.
Trong tình huống nguy hiểm, khó khăn nha.
On thin ice.
Trong tình huống nguy hiểm, khó khăn nha.
Let's face it, you're on thin ice.
You're on thin ice, Rodriguez. Now listen up.
You are on thin ice, boy.
We're already on thin ice with Mr. Friedman.
You are on thin ice, boy. You want to keep this job? You're on thin ice, Garrison.
You're on thin ice, buddy.
And you are on very thin ice.
All ears.
Đang chăm chú lắng nghe nè bạn ơi.
All ears.
Đang chăm chú lắng nghe nè bạn ơi.
I'm totally listening. I'm all ears. Go.
Oh, but when Phoebe has a problem, everyone's all ears.
If you have better ideas of how to defeat the devil, Bonnie, I'm all ears.
I know you wanted to talk this out, so I'm all ears.
Yeah, Superman. We're all ears.
If there's something here that would like to communicate with us, we're all ears. Speak up.
A dime a dozen.
Trẻ bèo, ở đâu cũng có, không có gì đặc biệt.
A dime a dozen.
Trẻ bèo, ở đâu cũng có, không có gì đặc biệt.
It's a lovely scarf you're wearing. Where did you get it?
They're a dime a dozen.
Well, don't worry about it, son. Those things are a dime a dozen. Those guys are a dime a dozen.
Good. Leave. I don't need you to help me solve my problems. You know what? You're a dime a dozen. I can't tell which one's Marty.
Guys like us, we are a dime a dozen.
In the same boat.
Cùng chung cảnh ngộ.
In the same boat.
Cùng chung cảnh ngộ.
You and I, we're in the same boat. And I got a wife, I got a kid on the way, I got a new job.
I'm in the same boat.
I thought we were in the same boat. I made a choice to end that relationship. We're not in the same boat.
I am the captain, but we're all in the same boat. Teamwork.
I'm in the same boat as you, Raymond.
Not rocket science.
Đơn giản, dễ hiểu quá đê.
Not rocket science.
Đơn giản, dễ hiểu quá đê.
That's it? No advice? What advice? Call her, apologize. It's not rocket science. Man.
Not because I do it all the time. I'm just saying it's not rocket science.
I mean, fixing your hair is not exactly rocket science, unless you've only got one arm. Barb, it's not rocket science. You just tell your parents you're going to stay at my place afterwards.
Miss the boat.
Lỡ mất cơ hội trong tầm tay.
Miss the boat.
Lỡ mất cơ hội trong tầm tay.
Danielle, we all know you have a problem with commitment. Don't miss the boat on this one like you did with Tyler.
So I maybe kind of missed the boat a little bit on calling you shrimp.
The one who really missed the boat in London was me.
That's all I need to know.
Well, you really missed the boat, didn't you, Prentice?
Come in handy.
Có ích, hữu dụng khi cần thiết.
Come in handy.
Có ích, hữu dụng khi cần thiết.
You never know, it might come in handy one day. See, now I would date this girl. She's cute, she's outdoorsy. You know, and she knows how to build a fire. I mean, that's got to come in handy.
What is it? Something that might come in handy.
I could see how his unique skills could really come in handy to an intelligent guy, huh?
I knew those scrapbooks were going to come in handy.
Speak of the devil.
Vừa nhắc đã xuất hiện, linh ứng. Quá nha.
Speak of the devil.
Vừa nhắc đã xuất hiện, linh ứng. Quá nha.
Speak of the devil. Here he is.
I think that's extraordinary. Congratulations.
Oh, speak of the devil.
It's over, Sonny. It's too late. There he is! Speak of the devil.
Oh, speak of the devil.
That's what makes him so invaluable. Speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil.
Easy does it.
Cứ từ từ thì cháu mới nhờ được nghe bạn hiền.
Easy does it.
Cứ từ từ thì cháu mới nhiều được nghe bạn hiền.
Oh, be careful, be careful, be careful.
Easy does it, everyone. Nobody even take a breath.
Okay, Dave. Easy does it.
Easy does it there.
Easy does it, lady. We're moving, okay?
All right, easy does it, nice and slow.
Easy does it till we find a place, all right?
Fat chance.
Đừng mơ, đừng hy vọng hão huyền nữa. Tỉnh lại đi bạn ơi.
Fat chance.
Đừng mơ, đừng hy vọng hão huyền nữa. Tỉnh lại đi bạn ơi.
Max. Fat chance.
I think they want us to stop.
That chance.
Oh, good. You can tell me the password so I can call off the hit. Fat chance, mister. Not after you ruined my life.
Fat chance of that.
You, me, fat chance.
I think we should visit the Hershey Chocolate Factory. Fat chance, Milton.
Out of the question.
Không khả thi, không chấp nhận được nha.
Out of the blue.
Bất ngờ, ngạc nhiên quá đi.
Out of the blue.
Bất ngờ, ngạc nhiên quá đi.
Out of line.
Không thích hợp, không trân trọng, không lịch thiệp nha.
Out of line.
Không thích hợp, không trân trọng, không lịch thiệp nha.
Out of my league.
Đẳng cấp quá đi.
Out of my league.
Đẳng cấp quá đi.
Out of nowhere.
Bất thình lình và bất ngờ quá đi.
Out of nowhere.
Bất thình lình và bất ngờ quá đi.
Out of order.
Hết xài được rồi, bị hư rồi.
Out of order.
Hết xài được rồi, bị hư rồi.
Out of place.
Cảm thấy lạc lõng ở đây quá đi.
Out of place.
Cảm thấy lạc lõng ở đây quá đi.
Out of shape.
Thể chất không cân đối, mệt mỏi quá đi.
Out of shape.
Thể chất không cân đối, mệt mỏi quá đi.
Out of the loop.
Không được ai báo nên không biết gì hết.
Out of the loop.
Không được ai báo nên không biết gì hết.
Out of breath.
Mệt muốn đứt hơi luôn nha.
Out of breath.
Mệt muốn đứt hơi luôn nha.
Out of character.
Cư xử kỳ lạ, khác thường quá nghe.
Out of character.
Cư xử kỳ lạ, khác thường quá nghe.
Out of the way.
Hơi bị khó khi đi đến đó nghe.
Out of the way.
Hơi bị khó khi đi đến đó nghe.
Out of this world.
Trên cả tuyệt vời luôn nghe.
Out of this world.
Trên cả tuyệt vời luôn nghe.
Out of touch.
Mất liên lạc, mất kết nối lâu rồi.
Out of touch.
Mất liên lạc, mất kết nối lâu rồi.
Out of turn.
Đáng. Lẽ là không nên nói như vậy nha.
Out of turn.
Đáng. Lẽ là không nên nói như vậy nha.
Out of pocket.
Tự bỏ tiền túi ra đi bạn ơi.
Out of pocket.
Tự bỏ tiền túi ra đi bạn ơi.
Out of the ordinary.
Khác thường, kỳ lạ quá nghe.
Out of the ordinary.
Khác thường, kỳ lạ quá nghe.
Out of practice.
Bị lục nghề rồi, hết hay rồi.
Out of practice.
Bị lục nghề rồi, hết hay rồi.
Out of the picture.
Không còn liên quan tâm gì nữa rồi.
Out of the picture.
Không còn liên quan tâm gì nữa rồi.
Out of my hands.
Ngoài tầm kiểm soát rồi.
Out of my hands.
Ngoài tầm kiểm soát rồi.
Out of money, out of love, out of time.
Hết tiền, hết tình, hết thời gian rồi.
Out of money, out of love, out of time.
Hết tiền, hết tình, hết thời gian rồi.
You are a night owl, aren't you?
Bạn là người thích sống về đêm phải không?
You are a night owl, aren't you?
Bạn là người thích sống về đêm phải không?
What were you this morning between 10 and noon?
Asleep in bed? I'm a night owl. Can anyone confirm that? Your new boyfriend, perhaps? I was alone.
I'm an early bird and I'm a night owl, so I'm wise and I have worms.
I don't like the people here. Do you know what time it is?
Come on, I thought you were a night owl.
These unsubs are night owls, stalking and killing other night owls.
Why was she sleeping? Who can sleep in a hospital during the daytime?
I'm not surprised. She's tired. She's always been a night owl. Just by treating her, we've completely disrupted her schedule.
Is that what her blog says? She's a night owl?
No, she told me.
First things first, I am from Transylvania, but I am not a vampire. I'm just a night owl with a terrible garlic allergy.
Special Agent Graham, what an unexpected pleasure.
I'm sorry to bother you again, Dr. Lecter. I know it's very late.
There's no bother. We're both night owls, I think. Come in, please.
You are an early bird, aren't you?
Bạn là người luôn thích làm những gì sớm hơn người khác, phải không?
You are an early bird, aren't you?
Bạn là người luôn thích làm những gì sớm hơn người khác, phải không?
Hey there, you've reached Walt, Skylar, and Walter Jr. We can't come to the phone right now, so please leave us a message.
Well, aren't you the early bird up and out already?
Let's get to the table before David gets here. My mother loves an early bird.
Someone's an early bird? Yes. I've been awake since dawn.
There's the worm. It's right there. Who's gonna be the early bird? Why not us?
Rise and shine, early birds. Gossip Girl here.
I thought I was an early bird.
Yes, I'm the one who wants to catch the worm. Coffee?
Of course. He said he just wanted to drive the car some more. That seem odd to you? No, I'm an early bird, but Jason had this incredible energy.
Need any help?
We have to be there by 7 to set up.
No problem. Daria's an early bird.
You are a worrywart, aren't you?
Bạn là người thường lo lắng thái quá, phải không?
You are a worrywart, aren't you?
Bạn là người thường lo lắng thái quá, phải không?
Everything okay?
What are you thinking? Telling Uncle Worrywart that I'm depressed.
Maybe Katara was right. These scams are drawing too much attention to us.
Don't be such a worrywart like your sister. Think of it this way. Now you have plenty of money to help with the invasion plan.
What's going on here?
You got us. We're baby-proofing the apartment.
You know Jane's such a worrywart.
What's that on your head?
It's just that Clark's such a worrywart. He thinks I'm always putting myself in danger.
This is wonderful, Smithers. For once in my life, something's going my way.
I'm not so sure.
Oh, another visit from Mr. Worrywart.
Uh-huh. Okay, so maybe you could... Okay, you too. All right, bye-bye. He's such a, worrywart.
You just seem a little scattered lately. Have you noticed that?
There's my little worrywart.
You are a know-it-all, aren't you?
Bạn là người cái gì bạn cũng biết hết sao?
You are a know-it-all, aren't you?
Bạn là người cái gì bạn cũng biết hết sao?
We don't need Howard's cousin. No? We have me.
You're not a lawyer, Sheldon. You're just a know-it-all.
I am not a know-it-all. I'm a person who knows lots of things and likes to correct other people when they're wrong.
That's the definition of being a know-it-all.
Those are map coordinates. Got him. Let's go.
Do you want to know how I figured it out?
No one likes a know-it-all, Penny. Anyway, if you could just give us our money back, you can have your helium and we'll be on our way.
Yeah, well, is there something wrong with it? No, nothing. We just changed our mind.
He has glasses and I'm a know-it-all. We are not built for prison.
Yeah, Priya, do you know why this is called a toast?
Actually, I do. I believe the Romans used to put spiced toast in their punch bowls.
She's also a bit of a know-it-all.
The one thing a know-it-all doesn't know is that everyone hates a know-it-all.
You are a cheapskate, aren't you?
Bạn là người trùm sò làm biếng xài tiền, phải không?
You are a cheapskate, aren't you?
Bạn là người trùm sò làm biếng xài tiền, phải không?
It's only $495!
$495 for that? That's crazy.
For that kind of money, you should throw in $495.
Don't be a cheapskate, Bob.
So then President Steve told everyone I was a cheapskate, and now the whole building hates me. You know, a little kid spit on my knee.
What are you doing? Stan, just get the prostate surgery, you cheapskate.
Oh, I'm trying to wear out this chair.
So Bobby wants me to spend $100 on some idiotic jeans that already look 20 years old. Are kids today so lazy they can't break in a pair of pants?
Don't be such a cheapskate, Hank Hill.
You love money more than power and respect. You're a skinflint, Mr. Carbone. A cheapskate.
You are a go-getter, aren't you?
Bạn là người lạc quan, tràn đầy nhiệt huyết, phải không?
You are a go-getter, aren't you?
Bạn là người lạc quan, tràn đầy nhiệt huyết, phải không?
Hey, just hear me out. I just want to know what it is you want. That's my job. I'm a go-getter. You ask me for something and then
Deliver Walter Panich to where you're standing.
Good morning, family.
My, who's this go-getter?
Thank you, computer man. I'm told my father was particularly proud of the IT department, run by a dynamic go-getter, a genius, and a man from Ireland.
I know this looks horrible, but I'm not a cheater. I'm just faking being married so your dad will consider me for a job.
So you're a liar.
I'd probably go with creative go-getter.
It'll be so much more gratifying if you earn that PlayStation yourself. Oh, this is the worst. There's my little go-getter.
So I'll go get you guys some more water, and your food should be out in just a few minutes.
Thanks so much, pal. We appreciate it.
He seems like a real go-getter, huh?
Oh, because he goes and gets things.